Most older women know that their chance of getting pregnant is less. And they also understand that there is a biological clock, so that as they get older and they reach the menopause, their chance of getting pregnant goes down. The trouble is they don't understand what the rate limiting factor is or where the biological clock is. And interestingly, the uterus does not have a biological clock. The uterus to that extent is relatively passive. It doesn't have much work to do. It's a bit like the soil. It's the seed which does all the work of growing, just like the embryo does all the work of implanting. The uterus just allows the implantation process to occur. And that's why even if a woman gets older, even if she's been menopausal for 25 years, we can actually get her pregnant because her uterus will work fine once we put her on estrogen and progesterone, which is just simple hormone replacement therapy. So the good news is that even if you get older, even if you've reached the menopause, if you're willing to use either donor eggs or donor embryos, or you're lucky and you've frozen your younger eggs earlier, you can get pregnant and you can carry that pregnancy. There's no need for you to consider using surrogacy. Older women do not need surrogacy. If they can't get pregnant in their bedroom, what they should be considering is IVF. And if they can't get pregnant with IVF because they have a poor ovarian response, then they need to be considering donor eggs, because it's the ovaries which start losing steam as they get older. And the reason for that is the uterus regenerates itself every menstrual cycle, which is why the uterus is a remarkable organ. It remains young no matter how old she is. The ovaries, on the other hand, are born with a certain number of eggs. And as the woman gets older, those eggs keep on getting depleted until finally when the eggs get over, she becomes menopausal, which means that a woman's reproductive function is determined not by her calendar age and definitely not by her uterine age, but by her ovarian age. And to check the ovarian age, we can measure her blood test called an AMH level or do an antral follicle count. And if you're older, even though it can be psychologically very difficult to accept the truth, rather than consider using a surrogate, you'd actually be much better off using donor eggs. Whatever you decide, you should be aware of the truth so that you can make a well-informed decision, so you don't regret afterwards that you wasted a lot of money on doing the wrong treatment.